Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2018 Toyota RAV4 Limited in this gorgeous black currant color. This vehicle is a 4-door, 5-passenger SUV that comes equipped with a 4-cylinder engine matted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle is a Toyota certified used vehicle, has no accidents reported, and has just over 10,000 kilometers on it, making it practically brand new inside and out. Starting on the front with some of the notable exterior features, this black currant color looks absolutely gorgeous, especially in the sunlight. Up here we've got a very sporty and aggressive front end thanks to the great looking body lines, as well as these aggressive looking headlamps with the projector beam headlights and the LED daytime running lights. And just below that we also have fog lamps, which add to the style as well as provide some additional utility. Moving along to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice these fantastic 18-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Toyota tires. Taking a look just above at the mirror here, you'll notice the turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. And if we look just past it, you'll also notice this nice chrome trim that surrounds the bottom of the windows. That's accented nicely by the chrome door handles as well. In the rear here, we have tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And that tint continues all the way back to this window as well. Up top, you'll notice the roof rails that this vehicle comes equipped with, which makes it nice and easy to expand your storage at some point in the future if you choose to do so. Up top, we've also got a color-matched roof fin antenna, and we've also got a color-matched roof spoiler with an integrated brake light. And just below, you'll also notice the rear windshield wiper that this vehicle comes equipped with, which is a handy feature to have. And from the rear, you'll notice the fantastic tail lights, as well as the RAV4 badging and limited all-wheel drive badging. And at the bottom, you've got a very nice silver accent piece, which helps to add to the sporty look of this vehicle. This vehicle looks absolutely fantastic from all angles, and it drives even better than it looks. So let's hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. Before we hop inside this RAV4, let's take a quick look at the key fob. You have your options for your standard lock and unlock, as well as the alarm. And you've also got the button for the power liftgate, which is a very nice feature to have. In addition, this vehicle also comes with Toyota Remote Start, which is great for those cold winter mornings. You can get the vehicle temperature right before you even hop inside. This vehicle also comes with a smart key system, so simply walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle. Pressing these two lines here will lock the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with this gorgeous black leather interior with the very nice accent stitching on the headrests and the bolsters to give it a very premium feel. In addition, these seats are very comfortable. Just below the driver's seat, you'll find the power adjustments for the seat, including the power adjustable lumbar support. And if you take a look in the footwell, you'll find the RAV4 branded floor mats that are in like new condition. And we've also got the very nice RAV4 branded door sill, which is a very nice touch. This vehicle has tons of space for all your passengers and lots of features, so let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of them. The interior features start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is in the car. Take a look over at the driver's side door panel. You'll find this very nice brushed finish to the panel, which houses the controls for the power windows and power locks. Just above that, you have the memory settings for the driver's seat, which is a fantastic feature, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers. To the right of that, we have the controls for the power mirrors, as well as the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster. We've also got the buttons to toggle the lane departure alert and the heated steering wheel. All the way to the right, you'll find the buttons to toggle the differential lock, as well as activate your power liftgate. Just above, we've got the turn signal stalk, and you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a very nice feature to have. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, this is where you'll find the buttons to navigate your audio system, including your track selector, and you've also got the volume up, volume down buttons. At the bottom, you'll also find the audio mode selector, and if you hold that, you'll also mute the system. This is also where you'll find the voice recognition and the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons. If you take a look at the right-hand side of the steering wheel, this is where you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. You've also got the trip button to track your kilometers, and just below that you have the button to cycle through the radar guided cruise control's follow distances. Speaking of cruise control, this is also where you'll find the turn signal stalk. Taking a look at that screen, at the very top there you'll notice the exterior temperature as well as the road conditions. And you've also got your current trip stats, including your fuel economy, your average speed, and your trip time. Just below that, you've also got your distance to empty. And below that, you have the eco indicator, the all-wheel drive indicator, and your sway warning. The next screen is a compass, so you can quickly check which direction you're going. And the next screen over is your audio system, so you can quickly check what's playing on the audio system and adjust it, so you never have to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system to adjust your audio. The next screen will display at a glance whether or not you've got your lane departure alert toggled on or off, and you'll also be able to check your radar guided cruise control follow distance. And you can cycle through with that button that I showed you on the steering wheel. And if you toggle your lane departure alert, you'll also see that in this screen here. The next screen is a messages screen, so you can quickly check whether or not this vehicle has any messages or warnings to display. And the final screen is your settings for all of your safety features, including your lane departure alert, pre-collision system, blind spot monitoring, and parking assist. This is also where you'll find the settings for your power liftgate and your meter settings. You'll also notice that this vehicle only has 10,453 kilometers on it, which is fantastic. Take a look in the center of the dash. At the very left-hand side here, you'll find the hazard lights. And all the way over on the right-hand side, you'll find the traction control button, so you can toggle that on and off. You've also got the passenger airbag warning, as well as the passenger seatbelt warnings. You also notice this button here, which gives you a bird's eye view in your infotainment system. This is a really cool feature to have and helps you to navigate when you're maneuvering the vehicle around in tight spaces. You push that button again to bring your infotainment system back. Speaking of the infotainment system, this infotainment system is a touchscreen infotainment system, and it includes your navigation, which is a very nice feature to have. You've also got your audio options, including your AM, FM, USB, and Bluetooth. This vehicle also comes with XM and an auxiliary input. In addition to your audio, you can also check your fuel economy and trip stats. And you've also got access to your phone and your messages if you have it hooked up via Bluetooth. And you can also set yourself maintenance reminders, which is another really cool feature. In addition, you've also got access to some additional vehicle setup. And if you put this vehicle in reverse, that's where you'll see the backup camera pop up. You can toggle your guiding lines on the right-hand side here. And if you press this button here, you'll cycle through the views, which include your bird's eye view, as well as a wide angle, and of course your standard view as well. Just below that, you have the controls for the dual zone climate controls, including your air conditioning for those hot summer Okanagan days. And you'll also notice this leather wrapped dash with the very nice white accent stitching that follows all the way along, giving it a very premium feel. You'll also notice just on the passenger side here, this nice storage cubby for some additional cargo. And if you take a look back at the dash here, just below, you've got your buttons for your eco and sport mode, so you can decide whether or not you're trying to get the most fuel economy or get a little bit of extra performance out of the vehicle. You've also got your two-stage heated seats for both your driver and your passenger, and this is also where you'll find the windshield wiper de-icer button. On the right-hand side, you've also got your input for your auxiliary and your USB, as well as a 12-volt outlet. Underneath, you've also got an additional 12-volt outlet, and you've got a couple of little storage cubbies, as well as a cup holder in that same brushed finish to this panel that houses the shifter. And of course, you can put that into standard mode if you want to manually shift through the gears. You've also got a cup holder here, and in your center console here, you've got plenty of space with the nice divider, so you can separate your cargo. And if we take a look at the passenger side footwell, you'll find the same great RAV4 branded floor mats. And on the passenger side door panel, you'll find some additional cup holders, as well as the controls for the passenger side window and the power locks. If we take a look up at the mirror here, you'll find this very nice bezel-less mirror, which looks fantastic, and you've also got the direction displaying in the corner there. This is also an auto-dimming rear mirror, so it will keep it at the right brightness, even if you've got very bright lights in your mirror at nighttime. This is also where you'll find the programmable garage door buttons. And if we look up top here, this is where you've got the controls for the sunroof, which is a fantastic feature to have on sunny days. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this RAV4, you'll find plenty of room for the rear passengers, as well as that same amazing black leather seating with the very nice white accent stitching along the headrests and the bolsters. And like I mentioned, lots of legroom. These seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. And back here, you'll also find the handy fold-out armrest for the rear passengers. This is a nice padded armrest with a couple of extra cup holders. Back here, you'll also find some handy storage pockets in the back of both the driver and the passenger side seat. Take a look at the door card here. You'll find the very nice brushed finish to this panel that houses the switch for the rear windows. And you've also got an additional cup holder integrated right into the door panel. To fold these seats down, it's nice and easy. Simply pop the headrest down with this button here and grab the lever at the bottom of the seat to fold it down. With the seat folded down, you've got plenty of room for cargo. So let's go ahead and take a look in back. Popping open the power liftgate is nice and easy. Simply hit the button and the power liftgate pops right out. In back, like I mentioned, you've got plenty of room for cargo. This nice carpeted cargo area. And you've also got these JBL speakers, which is a fantastic feature and gives a very nice sound. In back here, you'll also find your spare as well as your cargo net, which are both very nice features to have. Closing up the power liftgate is nice and easy. Simply hit the button at the top here and that'll close down. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features and there's tons I didn't get to show you, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.